Life. There's ups, there's downs. There are moments that take your breath away and moments that leave you speechless. There's times when the pain is so real that you don't know how you're going to make it. There's times when it feels like everything is crashing down. There's one thing I know about life, that it's worth living, all of it. The beautiful, the messy, the confusing. It's like a story being written. The script is still being penned. And when I don't like how the story is playing, I can pick up my pen and rewrite the ending. As long as I'm still breathing, there's more to be seen. And the sun keeps rising. You see, life is more like a river than it is a lake. It's always moving and changing. And when it feels stuck, it doesn't have to stay that way. A new flow is coming. Like a well-written movie or play, every story can be rewritten through a lens of hope. No matter the story, no matter the script, you can rewrite and flip the script.
How do I know? Because I've rewritten my story.
All right, you ready?
Right, ready to go, man.
All right, so we got, I say my name, you say your name,
Yeah.
do the intro.
I wear a cool jacket.
You're always wearing a cool jacket.
Yeah. I like your shirt too, man.
Thanks,
not too
man.
Bad. Not too bad.
I went with the salmon rosé.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
All right.
Take 1A, marker.
Woo. Hey, I'm Will.
And I'm Malik, and we're with a movement called Curate Hope. We help bring mental health awareness to students like you to let you know that life is always worth living and that there's always hope.
But it doesn't always feel that way. And listen, we get it. In fact, over the next couple videos, we're gonna be talking about mental health. We're gonna be talking about signs to look for and even things you can say to your friends when they're going through difficult times.
Dude, we're even gonna give you some steps to take when you're feeling hopeless and down to help you through some struggling times.
Yeah, so here's our hope. Our hope is that you just don't hear us, but that you feel that we feel what you feel and that you're not alone, because there is always hope. Because here's the truth, man. You got problems and you got problems.
Bruh, you got problems.
Well, you're right, because we all have problems. School problems, grade problems, relationship problems. I get it. Listen, I got problems too. I remember when I was in 6th grade, I met this girl. And fellas, you know the kind of girl that like makes your heart move really, really fast and like your palms get sweaty, arms get heavy, mom's spaghetti, you know, and you you know, it's like she was walking by, and when she walked by, it was like the scent of 1,000 Yankee candles, rays of sunshine, a chorus from above. Yeah, that's how I felt about her. Her name was Megan, and I really liked Megan. So I did what you would do. One day, built up the courage, and I decided I'm gonna ask Megan out. So I woke up that morning, looked in the mirror, said, "You are a champion. You got this. Go ask that girl out." I'm just kidding, I didn't do that. But I did ask her out, and I built up the courage. I said, "Megan, will you go out with me?" And you know what she said? Yes, she said yes. I got the girl. Woo! I know. And after a couple of weeks, we were dating, felt like forever. I decided it's time for the first kiss. So we're hanging out one day, and I'm like, I'm gonna give Megan a goodbye kiss. So I built up the courage, woke up that morning, looked myself in the mirror and said, "You are a champion." And we're hanging out. And I said, "All right, girl," acting all cool. "I'm gonna go now, I'll talk to you later." And I lean in to give her a kiss. The problem is, I forgot I was wearing a hat and I pecked her right in the face. She broke up with me.
Bro, you got no game, bro, okay? But look, I understand, it's hilarious. Some problems we laugh at later, but some problems we never laugh at. Let me set the scene. It's 2009, my senior year of high school, and I find out that my best friend, the woman who raised me, gets diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer. And that completely changed my world. For the next 2 years, she battled and I fought with her, walking her to chemotherapy appointments. And 2 years later, in 2011, we find out that my mom passes away and loses her battle to breast cancer. But I kept on moving, kept trying to be strong. And 2 years later, I graduate college, and 2 weeks later, I find out my dad passed away from a heart attack. And so as you can imagine, how devastated I was. I was alone, I was afraid, sad, depressed, anxious, you name it. And in that moment, it got so bad that I couldn't even get out of bed for 2 weeks. I had to roll myself off of my bed onto the floor. And I remember telling myself, just get up, but I couldn't. So my brother, who works in film in LA, flew all the way to Florida and got me out of bed because I was stuck where I was at. And when such bad things happen to you, it can feel like your world is spinning out of control. It may feel like you're stuck, but listen to me. You're not stuck. This is just temporary. Sometimes it may feel like someone is writing our own story for us, like we're not in control of our own lives. That ends up making us feel anxious, depressed, and in despair. And so what we try to do is we medicate and numb all the bad feelings away, which ends up leaving us in regret, furthering the cycle. Some of us feel so down that the only conclusion we come to is that we need to hurt ourselves or others. And listen to me today. Do not make a permanent decision based off of a temporary problem. There is always hope.
So what if you could rewrite the story? What if you could flip the script? Yes, we can't change yesterday, but we can change tomorrow, and you could change your story. This isn't the end. This is the beginning, perhaps to greatness. So, rewrite the story, flip the script, talk to somebody. Why? Because life is worth living, even when it's hard.